Hello everybody. Hope you're all doing okay out there. It's great to be with you for another Vibe from Home. This song's called Mindless. All day long there's a voice in my head saying who I am, what's up next. And I listen to the endless chatter, knowing it's never gonna matter. 'Cause when I get to your door and I step into the world waiting for me and you, nothing we need to do or say to be swept away. Mindless, mindless with you, timeless, place you take me to. Nothing can reach us, nothing can keep us from the love we melt into. When I get mindless, mindless with you. You know how to flip the switch off, bow down the program and get lost. And I love the way the silence speaks, telling me all I'm ever gonna need is to be mindless. Mindless with you, timeless, place you take me to. Nothing can reach us, nothing can keep us from the love we melt into. When I get mindless, mindless with you. Okay, here we go. Mindless, mindless with you, timeless, place you take me to. When nothing can reach us, nothing can keep us from the love we melt into. When I get mindless, when I get mindless, when I get mindless, mindless with you. Okay, there we go. How you doing, everybody? Hope everybody's well out there. To everybody down in the Southern Hemisphere, happy Mother's Day. I spoke to my mum before. And I'm going to switch over to acoustic. You know, I just want to say I really look forward to these streams. I've been doing one a week for, I think this is week 35 now. And I just look forward to each week so much. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks to anybody who has shared the stream. That's one way you can spread the music to more and more people. And thanks to anybody who's used our virtual tip jar in previous weeks or who chooses to do so this week. The link for the tip jar is joerobinson.com/tipjar, TIPJAR. And I'm going to play an acoustic instrumental. I think I'll play a little bit of Bye Blackbird now. I'm just feeling a little bit of that tune. And I saw a nice message from, I think, Jacqueline there in the chat, who said she's really enjoying my course, and she says it's amazing, and she'll be playing Freight Train in no time. I'm so happy to hear that. There we go. Okay, well, here's a little track from my album. I shouldn't say it's a little track, because it's not a little track. It's a winding road, this track. It's from my album Borders, which the cover looks like that. This is the vinyl version. CD version looks like this. And it's available on my website to anyone that wants to grab a copy. You can also listen to it on Spotify and all those places, of course. Here we go, Borders. Borders are all that stand between us now. Borders are keeping me from you somehow. I'd go under the radar if I could, I'd be a camouflage stealth man sneaking through the woods. Passport, yes sir, I got two. Swab my nose and rim my shoes. Borders are all that stand between us now. If only I could fly 1,000 miles to you, you could be my bride and make this dream come true. Babe, I need you more than I ever have right now, but we'll make this work somehow. Across these borders, borders. I'd swim that ocean great and wide, dig through the earth to the other side. I'd sell every single thing I own, not leave you one more day alone. Borders are all that stand between us now. If only I could fly 1,000 miles to you, you could be my bride and make this dream come true. Babe, I need you more than I ever have right now, but we'll make this work somehow. Across these borders, borders. There we go. I still can't get used to not hearing any applause. But I read the comments and I appreciate everybody. I'm going to play a little George Benson number next. Well, actually it was written by Jose Feliciano. And I came up with this arrangement where I came up with a solo guitar arrangement of the tune. I'm going to play it on this guitar tonight. Double check the tuning. This is called Affirmation. It's from George's 1976 album, Breezin', which had a lot of really great songs on it. Simone says, beautiful. Do you sometimes use alternate tunings? Not really. I don't really play in alternate tunings. Sometimes I use drop D, and that's about it. Because, you know, I'm used to being on tour, and I can only take, you know, a few guitars, usually 2 or 3. And if I have different tunings, it kind of just makes, I have to bring more guitars because I don't like tuning, you know, to a whole different new tuning during the show. That would drive me nuts. So, okay, here's a little Affirmation. good fun. Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, sounds are sweet, sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly, still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly, still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. There we go. Well, if you're enjoying the show, everybody, we have a virtual tip jar. And the tip jar link is joerobinson.com/tipjar, TIPJAR. Tips are very much appreciated. They help me do these streams every week. It's really nice to have a regular gig. Because there are no regular gigs, it's nice to play to you all online. I create my own gig. So anyone that enjoys the show and would like to buy a virtual ticket, You know, I like to play for free because I want everyone to tune in. And it's always nice to see folks from tuning in from all over the world. But if you do enjoy the show and want to contribute to the tip jar, the link is pasted in the description. Just click on the link. It's very easy to make a contribution, whatever you feel is fair or appropriate. Very, very much appreciated. So thank you. I'm going to switch back to the acoustic. Leanne says, we are your gig. Yes, you are my gig. Thank you for being my gig. I'm going to test out a brand new song. Still trying to figure out how to play this properly. So you have to tell me if you like it. Did you like it? No, I'm joking. That was an old Phil Emanuel joke. I was at a show with Phil one time, and he turned up, you know, he was in traffic or something. He turned up about 45 minutes after he was due to play, and everyone was waiting for him. And he walked out on stage, tuned his guitar, and then put it back down and said, well, thanks for coming, everybody. And he walked off. He was just messing with him. Then he played an amazing show. Okay. Good fun. Here's a little Jerry Reed. something like that. This is for you, Paolo. There we go. And I keep switching it up. Play the Red Music Man now. This guitar goes very fast. I think the saddest thing about watching these videos is he never got to play with Les Paul, this young man. It's the closest thing to play with Les Paul. You know what? I did get to play with Les Paul. It was a great honor. He was 94 years old, and I went down to the Iridium Club in New York City. I was invited with a friend of mine named Brian Brown, who's a really great guitar player from Australia. He was even younger than me. He was about 15. And we went and sat in with Les and his band and played a few songs. And Les was just so charismatic, passionate. He was telling me about this new earpiece he was working on, like a hearing aid. Because, you know, he was an inventor right up until the end. And of course, he invented the electric guitar and was also a really beautiful guitar player, to say the least. So why don't I play a little music from that era? Thanks Anne Marie for the request, Who You Are to Me. I'll play that next. Thanks for the tip, Maverick. I'll talk about bar chords a little bit in a minute. All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. So how can I go on, dear, without you? You took the part that once was my heart. Now why not take all of me? There we go. So, a quick request from Maverick, and then I'll go on to a request from Anne-Marie. So I'm going to play Who You Are to Me in just a moment for Anne-Marie. But first, we had a request to talk a little bit about bar chords, and this isn't really meant to be a guitar lesson. This is, live from home concert. But I'll say a little bit about bar chords, because bar chords are one of the more difficult things that someone learning the guitar is come across. And by the way, if anyone doesn't want to listen to the guitar lesson, the virtual tip jar is joerobbins.com/tipjar. Now would be a good time to leave the stream and go do that if you want. So the thing about bar chords are that I don't like playing them. So I very rarely play bar chords. So I would not get too caught up on them. So it's not the end of the world if a bar chord doesn't feel super comfortable to you, because they're just not super, comfortable to play. For example, instead of playing a bar chord like this, the F bar chord, I play it like this, using my thumb, which to me feels a lot better, and my wrist can stay straight rather than kind of bending my wrist like that. Of course, if you play classical guitar, the wrist is in a totally different position. But I think it's the best tip I can give for playing guitar in general is to be as relaxed as you possibly can. So what you want is for the left hand to fret the notes clearly and cleanly without, with the minimum amount of pressure, because that's going to allow you to stay relaxed and play with good technique. So a good way to practice bar chords is just to go like this. Just hammer on like that. Get the hands used to making that motion. So much of it has to do with training your brain and training your muscle memory, because they say if you tape two of your fingers together, after a week, your brain just thinks of them. I'm trying to get it so the camera can see. The brain will think of them as one finger, and they'll just move as one. But as guitar players, we're really training the hands to have, each digit has its own, path to tread. So that's a good tip. Playing multiple times throughout the day is a really good tip. Also, I have these guitar stands that look like this. It's a Hercules guitar stand, and basically you just hang the guitar on the stand, and it's really handy because every time you walk past it, you can just pick the guitar up and play it. So if you have to get the guitar out of the case, that adds a kind of extra step. So, I like to put a guitar kind of somewhere where you walk past it often, and you just pick up the guitar and spend, just a few minutes refreshing yourself on the chords, and that'll teach your brain this is an important thing to learn, and then the muscle memory, will be able to be built. But like I said, it's not something to get really hung up on, because I know it's really frustrating, and, if I pick up a guitar that has heavy strings or a high action, and I start playing bar chords, I'm like, how can I find an easier way to play that? I'll probably play it like this. So instead of playing that, play it like that. And the good thing about fingerstyle guitar is, you know, we're not just strumming chords, we're playing single notes, so we don't have to play the whole chord necessarily. So I hope that's a helpful little tip. Of course, I go into, you know, some detail on bar chords in my Udemy course, my Udemy beginner guitar course. So check that out, and thanks very much for the tip. Okay. Who You Are to Me. These days, I see the world in all kinds of new ways. I used to live my life lost in a haze, with no color. Now I hear it in the silence, when it's quiet and there are no words. I can feel it like I'm flying in the sky, just like a bird. And I'm right where I should be. It's you that sets me free. How can I show you how I feel? I love you more than any words can reveal. Can't count the reasons I need you, but I do. I need you to see who you are to me. When I hold you, I let go of all that I need to. There ain't a single thing we can't get through with each other. Now I hear it in the silence, when it's quiet and there are no words. I can feel it like I'm flying in the sky, just like a bird. And I'm right where I should be. It's you that sets me free. How can I show you how I feel? I love you more than any words can reveal. Can't count the reasons I need you, but I do. I need you to see who you are to me. How can I show you how I feel? I love you more than any words can reveal. Can't count the reasons I need you, but I do. I need you to see who you are to me. Who you are to me. Who you are to me. good fun. Thanks very much for the request, Anne-Marie. That song's from my Borders album, which looks like that. It's my newest CD and or digital download and or vinyl LP. So check it out if you haven't already. Where to go from here? What to play next? I'll test out another new instrumental tune. I played this on the stream before, and I got a lot of nice suggestions for the title, but I still can't figure out what to call it. And thanks Scott for the request, something from Undertones. I can do that next. Henry Diaz says, show Joe some love, with the $ in the show. Yes, the tip jar link is joerobinson.com/tipjar, TIPJAR. It's like a virtual swiper. When I play shows, I always say, I got CDs for sale, everybody come and say hello, and I'll show you my swiper, which always gets a laugh for some reason. So there you go. Thank you very much. We should take it slow, 'cause I know only fools rush in, and I've been here before. I can tell that you haven't been. I see it in your eyes, girl. There's no denying I can feel the heat. There's only one first love. Do you want it to be me? There's only one first kiss, one first chance, one first time you get to take this chance. And the heart's first choice ain't always what it should be. There's only one first love. Do you want it to be me? There's only one first kiss, one first chance, one first time you'll get to take this chance. And the heart's first choice ain't always what it should be. There's only one first love. Do you want it to be me? Okay, Oscar says, can you play The Prize or San Francisco Bay Blues? Got the blues when my baby left me by the San Francisco Bay. An ocean liner, she going so far away. I didn't mean to treat her so bad. She was the best girl I ever had. Said goodbye, like to have made me cry. I wanna lay down and die. I haven't got a nickel and I ain't got a lousy dime. She don't come back, I'm gonna lose my mind. But if she ever come back to stay, it's gonna be another brand new day. Walking with my baby down by the San Francisco Bay. sitting there looking through my back door, wondering which way to go. The woman I'm so crazy about, well, she don't want me no more. I think I'm gonna take a freight train, 'cause I'm feeling blue, all the way to the end of the line, thinking only of you. To live a while in another city, just about to go insane. Seems like I heard my baby the way she used to call my name. But if she ever come back to stay, it's gonna be another brand new day. Walking with my baby down by the San Francisco Bay. Walking with my baby down by the San Francisco Bay. I always dedicate that song to my mate Ramblin' Jack Elliott, who's a legend. He was a mentor to this young upstart named Bob Dylan, and yeah, he used to come see us play whenever we play on the West Coast, back in the days of gigs. Okay, the prize now. And I am going to play Out Alive tonight. And just one more reminder, well, maybe not one more, I'll probably do many more, but the virtual tip jar link is joerobinson.com/tipjar. This show was brought to you by the virtual tip jar. And yeah, there's links in the description, and should be pretty easy to find. Stuart says, I've swiped. Thank you, Stuart. Really appreciate it, mate. So anyone who enjoys the show and wants to use the virtual tip jar, take advantage of the great technology we have, I very much appreciate it. So thank you. One, two, three. I had a one-way conversation with me, myself, and I about the way we've been living. Can't imagine why. To get to where we're going, it's a cloudy compromise. You're mistaken if you think I'm taking my eyes off the prize. Maybe I've been distracted, can't possibly be right. This big old bright and shining world has kept me up at night. We all know that price tag shouldn't come as no surprise. You're mistaken if you think I'm taking my eyes off the prize. Some days I live with no regrets. Some days I just as soon forget. Some days a diamond, some a stone. Some things I just as soon leave alone. So where does all this leave me? I can't really say I know. I got more questions than answers, quite a ways to go. I can't let that deter me. This I realize. You're mistaken if you think I'm taking my eyes off the prize. My eyes off the prize. My eyes off the prize. Oscar is so happy you played them both. He's singing along. I love it. Cheers, Oscar. Gustavo says, bro, you're incredible. Watching from Brazil. Thank you. I'd love to visit Brazil someday. I've always wanted to go down there. Well, folks, I'm going to play one more song. And I want to say thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the concert this evening. Next week, I'm going to be traveling. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But I'm hopefully going up to Canada to visit my fiancée, Genevieve, in Quebec. So, wish me luck on my voyage north. I'm driving up. And I'm going to finish up with Out Alive, which is a song, I've said it before and I'll say it again, it features all the notes I have yet to play. And thank you very much to anybody who has contributed to the virtual tip jar. And to anyone that hasn't, just your friendly reminder, the virtual tip jar link is joerobinson.com/tipjar. Thanks again, everybody. Well, I've been up and running around, my mind's getting hazy. Life's spinning me up and down, spinning me round till I go crazy. Lately I've been sitting on toes and jumping out of windows and hurting pretty much everyone that I know. It's crazy as hours pass and days go by. I'm trying to live too fast, afraid to die. Nobody in this crazy life is getting out alive. No. Pedal pressing down the middle 24/7. I know I make a lot of mistakes just so I can forget them. It's crazy. Oh, but if I'd been flying fast enough without a breath, I'll never have to think or look or feel or regret. It's crazy as hours pass and days go by, and nobody in this crazy life is getting out alive. No. Slow down, try and enjoy this ride, 'cause I'll only get one chance in this crazy life, and when it's over, it's over. Let's try something fun here. I'm gonna switch guitars. Keep it switching. I feel like I'm pulling rabbits out of my hat. not gonna make it. Oh, we're not gonna make it, no. Oh, we're not gonna make it out alive. Okay, well, thank you all very much for tuning in to yet another Live from Home. If you enjoyed the show and want to leave a tip, the virtual tip jar link is pasted below. It's in the description, and it should be in the chat there. Easy to find. Take good care, everybody, and thanks for tuning in. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.